Hey everyone, I just thought it was a great time to show you my lime tree here, which is flowering at the moment. It's an important part of the process to producing a good crop. So a couple of things that we need to mention. Lemon, lime, citrus in general, they love sun. So don't be scared to put them in full sun. This one here has a bit of shade right now, as you can see, but majority of the time throughout the day it's in full sun. It's just started to flower, so right now it's an important time to drench it with water. Make sure it gets enough water so that it can produce the fruit that it needs to do. It's its second year in flowering, so in its first year, and with lemons and citrus in general, because it's a pot planted citrus tree, it's important that we remove majority of the fruit in its first year. Otherwise you're going to put it under stress and it's not going to produce. It's going to drop all its flowers and fruit. So in its first year I left about 4 or 5 limes on this one, and the same on the lemon. It produced beautiful crop. Although it was small, this year we're going to get a lot more out of it. So don't put your citrus under stress in its first year. Another couple of important things is fertilising it. You need to make sure that you get enough nitrogen into the tree. So choose a fertiliser that's got a high ratio of nitrogen. And the other part you can use that is out of your chook manure. So we've got the chooks, which you all know. So over here, there's 2 parts to this chooks. We're going to get the manure out of it, which is going to be a great fertiliser, but we've also got all this mulch on the bottom of this chook run. So I'll show you what we're going to do with that. Make sure you grab a heap of it, whack it into this bucket. And then if we put that on the bottom of this lime tree, and we'll do the same with the lemon tree, but make sure we've got enough of that underneath it. And the reason why is it's got a fibrous root system, and if we can put enough of this underneath this, around the base of this lime tree, it'll keep the moisture in, and the fibrous root system loves that. So it'll keep it at a good temperature and it'll suck up all the moisture. So a couple of good tips is make sure at this time when it is flowering, jam the water into it. In its first year, let's not overdo it and take the fruit off so you don't put it under stress. And make sure we put enough fertiliser in there, a high nitrogen based fertiliser. Chook manure is fantastic for that. And also make sure we put in some mulch around the bottom. Okay, that's all today.